All right. It's the rundown.
Still cramping?
Yeah, hand cramp all day. Nice catch.
Gotta drink some more water.
I know.
It's a nice suit.
Thanks.
What do you drop off
Sharp
today?
dressed man. Had a meeting earlier today. Sharp dressed man.
Haircut, suit.
Haircuts. Well, haircuts. Haircuts. Miami. So it's like we're going down there, and I looked at my guy Bob when he's available, and today was the day. Made it last week. He's tough to get in.
I was gonna say, so you're gonna have a little grow in by. You're gonna have 2 weeks growing by the end of the.
No, he's
Miami
pretty
week.
good. Like I'm on like a monthly. Yeah, that'll be good. Like I prefer my haircut 2.5 weeks in.
I know. I wish I could just cut it like that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but you can't do that though. It doesn't
No, it
crazy.
don't work that way. What is the date today? It's January 20th. Brought to nice. CBDMD, as a leader in the CBD industry, CBDMD is committed to providing you with high-quality THC-free CBD oil products, whether you're gunning for a raise. What are you doing?
He takes a picture
I always
every,
tweet
every
it
show.
out with the rundown.
Oh, I've never noticed that. Whether you're gunning for a raise or an Olympic
Man has a
gold.
camera in his face everywhere he goes for the past 10 years. All of a sudden he stops.
He always
why
does
is there?
that.
Why are you taking a picture of me?
Whether you're gunning for a raise or an Olympic gold medal, you need to stay at the top of your game. With so many world-class professional athletes turning to CBDMD, you can trust that you're getting a safe, clean product from line, tinctures,
Tinctures.
from tinctures to topicals to bath bombs and even pet products, they've got something for everybody. Personally, we love the CBDMD gummies around here. I do like those. They sent those to my Nantucket house. They are an easy way to get all the properties of CBD in a delicious, easy-to-eat option. To make it even easier to discover the potential of CBD for yourself, CBDMD is offering listeners 25% off your purchase when you use the promo code RUNDOWN at checkout. That's CBDMD.com with code RUNDOWN for 25% off your order of premium CBD products. How many times can you say CBD?
CBDMD.
Gotta slam it in.
Line.
Yeah, that's whoever invented that.
The office deposition. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
Mr. Scott, can I use the bathroom? You just used the bathroom. Well, I actually used it to waste time. Now I actually have to go to the bathroom.
Championship Sunday, AFC and Chiefs, Titans. Chiefs roar back, big win. I thought the Titans would beat them. That's why I took the Chiefs, so I was right there.
As soon as it was that 10-play or 9-minute drive, 15-play drive that the Titans had to score, and then the Chiefs went back in 2 minutes, and you're like,
Well, I didn't even think it was. I thought it was that combined. Well, obviously that helped, but it was then when the Titans went 3-0.
Yeah.
After,
And
because
then,
I actually at that point was saying, I like the Titans because they're going to do that every time. And the Chiefs' defense they'll score so quick. Kansas City, with their defense.
But that was the biggest drive of the game. I said that at
yeah.
the time, right? As it was at the end of the first half because the Chiefs got the ball again.
Yes.
I know that Tannehill was like a huge part of their turnaround, but like, there's so much else in
Ryan
place for that
Tannehill.
team. You can't.
That fucking punk on Get Up, Kellerman, said he would that Brady's-
Kellerman?
Yeah,
On
Max
Get
Kellerman.
Up? He was on Get Up?
No, he was on First Take.
Undefeated or whatever.
Whatever
the
the
shows. Yeah.
said Brady would be a downgrade from Tannehill. He literally said that.
Come on, man. Come on.
Does this make you, we were having this conversation earlier, Dave, does this make you a little nervous knowing that Patrick Mahomes, like this is early for him to be at his first
He's
Super
got
Bowl.
the goods to,
Very good play. Great
20,
play.
if he
I
plays
put him
20
number
years
one.
at this level.
All the Kansas City fans are literally in my asshole. I said he was the best quarterback. I also said I picked the Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, you never had beef with the Chiefs.
The Chiefs fans, I
they,
find,
well, I guess when they
normally obnoxious.
they jumped down your throat when they beat the shit out of you a couple years ago, right?
They've acted like
was
they
the
won the
heirlooms
Super Bowl
game.
for the last decade.
I find them. I don't know about their fans, but I find Andy Reid and Mahomes to be very
Oh, yeah.
likable.
It's a classic
Kelsey's a
situation.
fucking.
They haven't been to the Super Bowl in
They got-
50 years.
they got a lot.
Tyreek Hill,
They got
There you go.
some
Frank
fun-
Clark,
Yeah,
Michigan man.
So I guess it's
Well,
kind
that's
of
a cheap shot.
50. Yeah.
I mean, it's a fact.
It's a fact.
No, I'm not worried. Belichick has, as the kids say, something for that ass if they play.
Oh, if they play this year, that's not
they
going to
had
happen.
played.
Oh, if they had played.
Like we need more weapons.
If we were in those playoffs, we would have
Hold me
something
back,
for that
hold
ass.
me back.
Well, we do have 6 rings, so it's like
That's true.
we would have played them a lot. Listen, Mahomes is great. Mahomes was great last year. I don't think he's like that much better this year. The difference is the Patriots are worse. That's the difference. I mean, noticeably worse.
Oh, I think he's.
Well,
this has been a fuck you tour this last 2 games. I mean, the way that
He
those
definitely
games
declined,
went
like, a
down.
little
Yeah,
bit, but
but-
now
Well,
he's
he
back
broke
on.
his knee.
Yeah.
His kneecap went out.
But he's played 2
He's finally healthy. Like he wasn't healthy for basically the entire season.
A lot of great teams, and maybe this is more like an NBA thing. You get over the Pistons had to get over the great Celtics and the
Oh, so you
Bulls.
think this is not a real title if they
us.
win?
They haven't gone through New England yet?
Yeah, right.
So this is a vacated title.
This doesn't count.
Well, no, it counts. But it's like,
I mean, what if they just don't have to face them? What if
there's nobody who the Patriots and this is where I guess I could be different. I love how this become a Patriots conversation, but I think Brady's going to re-sign with the Patriots. I think the Patriots will get more tools. I think you will see a Patriots team that is Super Bowl ready. Let's go beat that team. This team, the Patriots lost to the Dolphins and lost to the fucking Titans. We weren't there.
What year did the Celtics beat the Rockets in the finals and not the Lakers?
Yes. Yeah,
like there's one random year where it should have been another Celtics Lakers and it was Rockets instead.
Yeah, it was.
That's what you're saying.
That was 86, I believe.
That's what you're saying.
Wait,
okay.
No, 80. No, that was.
So this is a vacated
86.
title.
doesn't count.
It was.
This doesn't count.
Yeah.
This doesn't count.
This is going to be.
But you don't fundamentally. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
But like, I mean, you also just can't. Like, if they're not back in the mix or whatever, and they
Correct.
just do become the class of the
correct.
AFC,
No,
you don't have to.
I don't think you've heard The Last of Us. That's my
You're
point.
saying the torch has not been passed.
Correct.
There it is.
They didn't take the torch
if they
from
win
us.
the title.
We took
You
a year
dropped
off.
the torch.
Yeah,
and they walked around. They're like, "Oh, look at this torch."
The title is the AFC representative, and Mahomes does it. You're
I
not gonna
saw
like.
somebody on Twitter. I forget who it was. They're like, "Keep the Patriots seat warm." That's how I feel about it.
So
You did.
So if,
I tweeted that.
So if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, will you say that next year the Chiefs are the team to beat?
This is ridiculous what he's done. He's taken the Chiefs' moment and made it the
I've said
Patriots.
this many times.
The Pats are the
For
teams
the
to
past
beat.
20 years until we say the Patriots are always the team.
You
to
must
beat.
have felt weird.
But we always kind of said until they are not.
No, but we
So they
haven't
don't
won
win.
every
Did
year.
it feel weird yesterday watching Championship Sunday?
It was. It felt like something was wrong in the.
When I saw Brady at the McGregor fight, that was wild. Brady being out and about at like an event,
I was out,
partying.
I was like partying. Like that shouldn't be at the AFC. Like I should be locked in working.
Crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, it didn't feel right.
And the fuck you tour is gonna come from Jackson Mahomes. His TikTok tour de force. You guys must
dude,
be
he's
shaking and
killing
yelling.
it.
Let's also bring up we had a tweet that was like a lot of controversy about Mahomes' girlfriend, who's loud and obnoxious on social media. Puts it out.
Which is
What,
totally
the one
fine.
that said if
which
you-
is what I would.
If she's on your team, you like her, and if she's not, you hate her.
That's not a bad tweet.
That was the most.
That's about
neutral,
as nice as it's gonna get. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are saying a lot
We're
worse.
not hating on her whatsoever. We're
Yeah.
basically saying like that's.
She's passionate
If
and in
you
your face.
hate the Chiefs, you watch this and you're like, God damn it. And
Right.
if you like the Chiefs, you're like, let's go.
Yes, literally the most blah tweet ever. That's pissed people off. It's
and
insane.
I mean, like I said, there's a lot of worse tweets out about her.
And
that
she-
wasn't
and
even
it's
a
all
bad
public, too.
tweet.
No, yeah, I know.
Like
but,
if somebody said that about me, I'd be like, fucking right. If you're a
Yeah.
Pats fan, you love them. If you're not, you hate them.
That's usually like that's reserved for like your guys.
Yeah, right.
Right.
It's like fucking no. It's
that's what
like
you say about the
Marshawn.
most
Your
important
Joakim
people.
Noah, like that's your guy.
Insane. NFC, also a blowout. 49ers. I've always kind of hesitated a little bit in the Shanahan's just built the team like his dad, but damn, they run the ball.
Oh, they run the ball.
And that guy looks like he's like 1,000 times faster than
Yeah.
everybody else.
Packers kind of frauds.
Maybe.
I mean,
That was kind of what they were all year.
Yeah.
Or are the Niners that good?
Niners were definitely the best. They were wire to wire best team in the NFC. So I guess if you want to say it that way, that's
If you
absolutely
can
true.
run the football, tough to beat.
And Shanahan afterwards said that they're like, "Why didn't you pass me?" He's like, "It was working."
yeah.
Why
if
would
it ain't
we-
broke?
So let me put this way. You're talking more about a team that I would say I'm worried about stringing some Super Bowls. I think 49ers are more realistic than the Chiefs. By far a more complete team to me. Because I honestly
still feel
believe
like
if
it
you
all
run the football,
You think more so than a quarterback though? Having like a true superstar
if
quarterback.
you can run the ball,
Well,
like
and they
are
also
running
do it
the
with
ball.
it's classic Shanahan. They can just pick a guy off the street and
That
throw him
changes.
in there and he can look
You
awesome.
even look at the Broncos Super Bowls, right? When they went and lost with Elway, they could throw the ball. They had the quarterback. What changed? They could run the ball. If you can run the ball, it's even the Cowboys. Like what's it? Emmitt Smith. That team. It's like if they get it at the 5 or 6, it's like they're running it in. Who says that nowadays? Nobody.
Right.
49ers fucking run it every play.
Yeah.
That's why everyone's giving me the Jimmy G. I don't care about Jimmy G.
6 for 8.
Jimmy G is like
nuts.
Peyton Manning, and I like Jimmy G.
Yeah.
But How do you know what he's doing? I mean, anybody. You have to be a
I think
really
they could
bad
have passed though
quarterback
yesterday
not
too.
to win with that team.
See, I think they could have passed yesterday as well if they wanted to.
Maybe.
It just worked
the
so
Vikings, that drive there, the Vikings, they just ran the ball every play.
well. Yeah.
So
It's just mean.
early Super Bowl thoughts. I think
I'm
49ers
gonna take
based
the
on
over.
what I just said. I like the over too.
Yeah.
But I love the 49ers. What is the official line right now?
Pick?
It was 1.5. Oh, I saw 1.5.
It might be down to a pick.
I think it's kind of
Who?
Was Chiefs were favorites.
Yeah, I
would
love
you
the
really
Niners.
care one way or the other?
No.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like
still
it's a
1.5.
very.
I kinda want
like,
Andy Reid to win
It's like a
one.
likable Super Bowl kind of.
Yeah,
I feel
I
like I
kinda
wouldn't
want-
care.
Chiefs
yeah,
fans
I'm
aren't
rooting for the
like-
Chiefs, but
Andy Reid to win one.
maybe not the fans, but
I don't know why they're not. They're Midwest. Some people are like, why don't you like us? They're just in my fucking mentions since maybe the
well, that's
AFC
just gonna
Championship.
fuel it way more.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just gonna
I don't
go
know.
ham on you.
Yeah,
now.
I think it's gonna be a fun Super Bowl. Like I know that sounds lame, but it's gonna be a fun Super Bowl. Just watch it.
People
Have fun.
bugging out about the colors.
I
Just have
honestly
fun.
The red
give a
on
shit
red is pretty
less.
ugly.
It's rare that you have fun.
Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna say it's like a blah Super Bowl,
I'm
but
not
it kind
gonna-
of is.
No,
right?
no, I disagree. It's
Kansas
not a
City,
blah Super Bowl.
yeah, but I
Patrick
mean,
For me.
Mahomes makes it
Right.
not a blah Super Bowl.
But like the Chiefs and a West Coast team, I don't know, just
But
whatever to
honestly,
me. Like
though,
East Coast bias.
if you,
everyone
well, I
Patrick
mean,
Mahomes
what do you
makes
want?
it a real
Because you've
Super
said last year, like, oh, Patriots again. Like, if you don't
Yeah.
want the Patriots, then who did you
Yeah.
want in?
I mean, I liked the Titans. I would have liked like a little
See, that
Cinderella
would have been a
story to
blah
keep
Super
it
I
Bowl.
going.
agree.
Patrick Mahomes, just himself makes it a significant Super Bowl
like,
in my mind.
Yeah, Tannehill's like.
Because you also this is gonna be. It feels like Patrick Mahomes will be back to. It feels like he'll go to 5 or 6 Super Bowls in the next 20
I
years.
feel like this is a big win for you with Aaron Rodgers. I feel
Dude,
like it's
I mean, I
putting
was
to
worried.
bed the idea that he's like
I
the
was
greatest
worried,
of all time.
but that team didn't beat anyone all year.
Yeah. No, I know, but just like, you know, especially a blowout to end it too. It's like Aaron Rodgers is not
How
the
about his
best quarterback
business
of all
decision?
time. What
With that fumble?
Yeah,
He,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
backed
yeah,
away from the
yeah.
fumble.
Like, that ain't me.
That
That
was
was Cam
crazy.
Newton times like
That
a
was
million.
crazy.
Yeah.
Big fight this weekend. Air quotes.
Oh, come on.
Hater.
You can't say that now.
Hater.
Oh no, I've said this, and here. You know this is
Oh,
coming.
boy.
Yeah, but see, I feel like you're almost as biased as he is positive. Like you,
no, no,
you
no.
are, you want it to be like
No,
not as
I-
good as boxing.
I-
You love the sweet science. and
Hold
you
on,
love all that.
I've been straightforward the entire time. This guy that he beat is a tomato can.
No,
An
that's disrespect.
Absolute tomato can.
You don't know what you're
This
talking
is
about.
Mike Tyson fighting Hurricane Peter McNeely coming out of prison. This guy hasn't. When's the last time that guy won a fight?
May
When? What year?
2019. He beat the last guy to take Habib to a decision.
Well, how many straight fights had he lost?
This was
Three fight losing streak.
This was 3 for him, one of which is a doctor stoppage.
But he also
Who would
just
you have
fights,
rather
like,
him fought, Dave?
nonstop, right?
Who would you have put McGregor against in his return?
Well, no, it's fine. It's a return, but I mean, he's a cupcake. That guy didn't even think of putting up a fight, and
See,
he
but
hasn't
you're a
he's lost
Masvidal
3
fan,
straight
right?
fights. Masvidal would kill
Shadow
him.
Realm.
No,
Put
no, he
Conor
would,
in the
but
shadow
you
realm.
know they
You
have the
need a-
exact same record.
But
Yeah, but he'd go to the Shadow Realm.
Masvidal and Cowboy have the same record?
Yep.
yeah,
Who beats
but,
Masvidal?
He
Masvidal-
lost the
Mas-
beat to the beginning
Masvidal
of his
until his
career.
last 3 fights has been a journeyman for the rest of his career.
One guy is on peaking, and one guy's this.
Sort of.
Robbie,
Sort of.
Robbie,
one
are they
guy
gonna
has
fight
3
next? Masvidal and McGregor?
Very possible, yeah.
You
I
booked
didn't
one-way
know
ticket to the
Masvidal-
Shadow Realm, my friend.
And by the way,
McGregor's gonna
I
beat
was
Masvidal.
I was the
Welcome.
one who was like he should fight Masvidal, and all these MMA people call me like every name of something
no,
like
you
that.
said
Never-
Masvidal should fight Khabib.
that. Too.
Khabib.
Who did I say?
You said Masvidal and Khabib. You said you didn't want to see him face McGregor. You explicitly said you did not want to see that fight.
No, I did not.
Okay. I'll put a video.
Yeah, we're gonna pull the fucking receipts.
Usually
Robbie.
Dave is right on these things, but Bobby's
I don't know
so
why I
dialed
don't
in
want
on
that
MMA
fight.
that
I don't know why I wouldn't want
I think
that
you're probably
fight.
just saying he's not worthy.
Yeah, you were just like,
Like,
you were,
I
you were like,
do
oh,
want to see
you were like,
Masvidal
Con-
Habib.
Connor's a loser.
Didn't Dana say that it could possibly be a rematch? Habib Connor?
That's
Oh,
what
that
Dana
would just be
wants.
the same thing.
I
They'll
would
just choke him
now,
out.
I want to watch that because my thing on Connor, and you have all these little twerps who celebrate like it's the greatest thing in the world when he wins a fucking fight.
That's right, brother.
By the way,
That's right.
That
Robbie-
was a tomato can.
Robbie's reaction,
Incredible.
It was incredible, but this is another point of like Robbie would be in the case of you root for him when he's on your team and against him when he's not. You and Patrick Mahomes' girlfriend are wearing
I don't
the
know.
same.
To
Oh,
me,
yeah.
it felt so pure. Like,
I don't know.
No, I love the
there
reaction.
were some
because he's
McGregor
my
fans
guy.
that were
No,
like,
Robbie,
yeah.
I'm rooting for
like
Robbie.
Patrick Mahomes' girlfriend is like screaming and in everyone's
But
face.
someone
Bob's
who
just by
hates
himself,
Connor,
just
no,
dialed in.
but someone who
No,
hates
people
Connor or
that hate
hates
Connor hate
Barstool
me.
watches
Yeah.
that and like,
I know,
fuck
I
this
know.
guy.
but-
I will say this. Here's what I say. Fine,
Fixing the
go
hair.
nuts if you're a Connor fan. It's a fight. But my thing with Connor's fans and people, you did a little bit. They act like this fucking guy has never lost. He's not close to the best right now in my mind until he beats somebody
But
at
I
the
don't
top
think
of the
anybody's
game.
claiming that. I think everyone's
He's the most
electric.
electric.
But
He's
the greatest fighter in the world. We can't enjoy
He's
his
the most
fights.
electric. He's the
Yeah.
guy who sells
He's
the
the
most.
most
No, he
pay-per-view.
isn't. Not Masvidal.
He
Wait,
puts
wait.
ass
No,
in the
Masvidal.
seat.
There is
more
not.
electric.
There is
He's
not a
not.
single
Masvidal.
Connor
No.
fan that's relatively reasonable that would say he's the best right now. Nobody's saying that
I don't
anymore.
know.
Connor fans would.
But
There
like
are
the
plenty
crazy,
of Connor
but
fans
like,
that would say
but there's
that.
weird fans.
They
for,
think
I
he's
mean,
like the baddest man in the play. He's not. He's an
I know
average
that if
MMA
Conor
guy
McGregor's
right now.
in a pay-per-view,
He's
I'm
not
gonna
an
buy it.
average
Yeah,
MMA
he
guy.
is. He's average.
He is not
Go,
average.
let's see him beat somebody other than a tomato can. Don't say Cowboy's not a tomato can.
Cowboy's not a tomato
At
can.
this point in his career, he's the tomato can.
Have you ever seen Cowboy fight in your entire life?
It's fucking who fought Muhammad Ali when he was 100. That's what that was. Foreman, not Foreman.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's
Lyle
definitely like
Zito?
on the
Joe-
tail
Joe-
end, but he's
no,
not like a fucking scrub.
He's
Lyle
not washed.
Zito?
I mean, Cowboy's last fight that was booked against Justin Gaethje, everyone, when that fight was
Yeah.
booked, was like, this is the greatest matchup in MMA, the two most violent people, this is going to be incredible, and then all of a sudden,
Nobody cares.
Wasn't
Whatever,
Joe
we get
Louis.
the point. We get the point.
Was not Joe Louis, was it?
I think you're a McGregor hater and you're just trying to take this away from McGregor.
No,
people.
I think that I mean, I don't know, you know, I'm not going to.
You've been out on McGregor for a while.
But
I've been
everybody,
out on McGregor after he lost to Habib and he didn't wear it.
were you even saying that this guy was a tomato can leading up to it?
Yes.
Were you? Because I didn't hear that.
I told
You,
him.
you were saying, who is this guy, as if he wasn't even a name.
Well,
But I mean,
That-
but he has a name. The fact that you didn't know him doesn't mean
no,
anything.
like,
I mean,
who is
he's
this
like
guy?
a.
He's a tomato can. I knew Cowboy, like.
No, you didn't. You don't know
Yeah,
anything about Cowboy. You don't know the first thing about him.
Trust me, if you don't think I Wikipedia'd everything about him after he lost, to be
Cerrone.
like, is this guy a tomato can like I think
He's
he
like
is?
a legend who's on the tail end, right? No one's saying he's, in
not
his
on
prime,
the,
but he's.
I wouldn't say tail end at all.
Yeah.
He's got a few more
Did
years
you
left
watch
in
the
him.
fight?
Yes, it was incredible. It was
You
more
think
about
that
how
wasn't a
great
tomato-
Connor is
Get
than
out
how
of
bad
here.
Cowboy was.
Get out
Bro,
of here.
he broke his nose with a shoulder. It was the first time in UFC history anyone has ever used shoulder strikes like that.
All right, I'll ask you guys. I'm biased. That look like an opponent who could like fucking tie his own shoes?
Well, I mean, you could say that about anybody. Like, you didn't win, I lost it. You know
He's
what
got
I mean?
the
Like,
most wins
it
in
wasn't about
UFC
Connor.
history.
It's about
He's
this
got
guy
the most
losing.
head
That's
knockouts in
fine.
UFC
Michigan
history.
has the most wins in college football. They're not going and beating fucking Alabama.
Whoa.
It's different when it's a
There's
one.
an
There it
It's different
is.
when it's a
Nah,
one-person
Michigan's dead to
team,
me.
though. There's no
true.
history.
Just telling you, that guy's a tomato can.
How about
It's a good fun, Vic.
He ain't.
You guys are in the stage of fine. Go have your wins and celebrate, but let's just not act like he can even compete for a championship. He can't.
He will compete for a championship in his next fight.
Yeah, he's gonna get whooped. It's gonna be a money grab.
Incorrect.
I hope
The
he
champ-
fights. I hope he fights Habib, and I'm gonna be on the other side.
There's
I'm
no-
gonna be
I mean,
like.
I
carrying, like,
guarantee, after
machetes
what
and
you've
shit.
said about Habib, the fans will not take you on their side.
I can't remember what I can't be expected to held responsible for what I
Don't
said.
worry, I will make them very aware.
I mean, I know you're in full blown
different
McGregor
time,
mode, but
material
if he
change.
fights Masvidal or Habib,
Dead.
I'm
yeah,
very
right.
confident
Shadow
that
realm.
he'll beat Masvidal.
Shadow
Very, very
realm.
confident.
Shadow
That's
realm.
crazy.
Shadow realm.
I didn't know all that shit about Masvidal losing a
Ally
lot.
Quintus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lost
he
a lot.
was
Like,
supposed
he
to
was
be
a
great.
journeyman his whole
He was,
career.
he was supposed to be great, and he just didn't show the promise, and now suddenly he's like leapfrog to the next level. He's also got backyard fighting, which is quite cool.
He has 3 wins in a row. It's impressive.
Yeah, in dominating fashion.
Yeah, but people would say the same thing about Nate Diaz, like you just said about Cowboy Cerrone,
That Nate Diaz is a tomato can. Who's a
I mean, Nate
who
Diaz.
had his second
I-
fight in
last-
3 years.
3 rounds.
Nate Diaz is good, but he's not like.
And who are the other 2 people that Jorge Masvidal beat? Can you name one of them?
Yeah, he beat the fucking white guy who told jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh,
joke
that was the
maker.
flying knee guy, right?
Yep. Who went 0-3 in the
The
UFC? or
joke
went
maker.
1 and 2 in the
I
UFC.
hope this fucking fight happens, Robbie.
It will happen.
I mean, it sounds like he's got a lot of the receipts, though. I mean,
What that I said I didn't want.
no. I'm just saying that, like Masvidal. I thought Masvidal
Like
was like
everything you're-
undefeated and untouchable,
Yeah.
and a lot of it
No,
sounds
I
like.
knew that. I knew the background
Yeah.
He's
of
got, I think,
Masvidal.
14 losses.
I knew that. No, I knew the background.
that's weird.
Yeah,
I
knew the
would've thought he's
background.
like Habib
But
esque.
you can't
Lost to
compare.
Ally Quinta,
You
who
can't
Cowboy
compare
just
a
beat.
guy who is peaking versus a guy who is peaked.
But it sounds
I
like you
agree with
can
that.
because they also just beat. You just
But
beat some of the guys that Cowboy
the
just
thing
beat.
about MMA, I think you look at MMA a little bit too much like boxing at times, where you put so much faith and so much credence in the records, and that's not what MMA is about. There are way too many ways to lose for MMA, and it's way more about the stylistic matchups than
Well-
it is the records.
I mean, I just saw Conor when he fought Habib get dominated and looked like he couldn't beat that guy if they fought 3,000 times.
So just because one fighter can't beat another fighter, you'll never pay attention to any one of their fights or put anything into it ever again.
No, I just get over it. Like, he has to go and beat him. It's just like I guess maybe it is to your boxing thing. Like, if you're in a division, there's the champ and there's everybody else. That's
So
how I
you were
view it.
out on Tyson the second he lost.
Well, I wasn't over Tyson. I thought Tyson, unlike what I think of McGregor, for a while, I was expecting the old Tyson, thinking he could beat the best. I was wrong about that, but I wasn't out because I was going into it wrong. I'd want to see. That's why I want to see Conor versus Habib again.
It'll happen.
So I don't want to
As
see.
long as Habib
like,
lets it
I don't
happen.
want to see concert or like dance. Like you're either the best or you're nobody in combat sports. That's how I look
I
at it.
disagree with that completely. I think
you're
that's
wrong
a,
and
I
I'm
think that's a
right.
crazy way to look at it. Either you're the number one ever or
No,
nobody cares.
You're the reigning champ.
But I
or
also
you're
understand
nobody.
his point where it's like, you might be unbelievable with your hands, but if you get tapped out,
But you
that's
also
just
like
not your game.
Masvidal.
but-
Masvidal doesn't have a title.
But that's,
that's
but
true.
again, on the rise. So
Sure.
like you see a contender rising, and you're like, oh, I want to see him fight for the championship.
Sure, Masvidal is also a guy. Yes, he is on the rise. He was the fighter of the year last year,
Cinderella
without
Man,
a doubt.
I watched it just like 2 weekends ago.
Were you in on Conor when he was on the rise?
Yes.
So it was
My
just
thing
the
with Conor
Habib
is-
loss was
My
it
thing with
killed
Conor
it.
is, and the best on a microphone ever, the talking. Fine, I love it. But you got to talk when you lose. And the way, like, I didn't like this when he got crushed by Habib. I didn't like the way he handled it.
Have you watched any of his interviews during this fight where he talks about that fight and how
No, I'm
horribly
out
he
on it.
prepared for that?
How what?
How horribly he prepared for it. He talked about his camp was horrendous. He was drinking the
Well,
week of the fight.
Yeah, he
was
actually
going
seemed
out,
to
going
me
on
like
a
to be
3-day
almost like
bender.
humble
like-
after
Okay,
this
well,
one.
who's fucking? That sounds like a guy who's making excuses. And whose fault is that? The biggest fight of your life?
But
You
you're
didn't
saying
train?
you want him to own up to it, and he is owning up to
No,
it.
own up to it in the sense, Habib's a bigger, better, stronger man than I am. I'm going to shut up and say he's the king till I beat him.
But with the bad blood between those two, you want like Biggie and Tupac to just be like, you know what, one of you guys is the better rapper. Like they hate each other. Conor called his wife a
but
towel.
there's not right, and then he got his ass kicked.
No, that was afterwards. After he got his ass kicked, he called his wife a towel.
Even worse.
So you
But the
don't
bad
want
blood
to be
there.
humble.
Not necessarily humble. It's like
you're
when you
just upset
lose,
that
you
Habib
should
could
be
beat
shut
him.
up. Like he got shut up and he didn't
He
shut
got
up.
his soul taken.
But you can't shut up if you're Conor McGregor. If he
Yeah, you
shuts-
can. You can train, beat him, and then talk.
That's what he's doing.
We'll see.
He's doing
Yeah,
what you
he's
want
like
him
on
to
the
be doing.
comeback.
We'll see.
Like training,
I'm just
like-
saying, at my thing, I don't disagree with fighting a tomato can. But
He's
let's,
not a tomato
let's
can.
say he's a
He's
tomato
one of
But
can.
I
the
also
most legendary
think-
fighters in the history of the UFC.
I know even
But
even
so was fucking the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, who got knocked out 100 straight times at the end of his career. You can't just be, he's a legend, so that proves anything. Again,
can't
the
compare
depth of
Cowboy right
knowledge,
now to
he
Chuck
didn't
at
see
the end
that
of his
one coming,
career.
Tommy. He did not see
I
it.
actually
Chuck
thought
Liddell,
that
he's
Conor
still
was
fighting.
kind of
He didn't
like,
see the
subdued.
Iceman coming.
Huh?
I thought like he
Connor's way subdued for
like,
this.
he
There was
talked his
no
shit with
mental
Joe-
warfare
with-
at all.
with Joe. But even like as he won, like they waved it off. He like walked away to the other side of the ring, kind of just like, all right, handle my
Gave
shit.
Cowboy a
quiet
hug,
the
gave
entire-
Cowboy
yeah, yeah.
Scrim a hug.
So
He's
what
trying
he
to get
kinda
back in
is
the good
showing
graces
all-
of his fans. He's apologetic for everything that happened in the last fight.
I feel like he's doing everything you want him to do.
He literally
Well,
is. The issue is Dave isn't paying attention.
Well,
so
I mean,
he
I
doesn't
did,
realize.
Or I
I did
just
see
know
him
you
punch
like
an
him.
old man in a bar, and I
Well,
don't
He
know.
wasn't that
That
old.
was
He was
bad.
younger than you. He's 41.
That was bad.
But it is funny how
There's
quickly we forget
rumors,
about everything, right?
innuendos,
Just
of
like
other
Conor like, still might go to
things,
jail next
other
week. Like,
rumors.
and innuendos of various nefarious things, and everyone puts this guy on pedestals like he's a bad
you just
dude.
don't like this guy.
You don't like
He's
him.
done-
You
he's
have a
done-
personal vendetta against him.
He's done some things that I don't care for.
No, I mean the rest of the world has totally forgotten about those things because that's how it is. Just win and people don't care anymore.
Right.
But everything else you're saying, where he's like a little more quiet,
It's
a little more
all of
humble,
it.
and a little
It's
more on the
all of
comeback,
it.
is what you
It's
want him to
all
do.
of it combined. I think he got too big for his britches.
Surprise, surprise. The champ is back.
Did you see the Baker thing? That sucked.
Oh,
And they didn't say him.
that was brutal. That was the
was
biggest loss of the
really
night.
Do you
bad.
think somebody like that cares?
Yes. When you
You're
have
so
that,
big,
when you
though.
put that hat on and you put
And it was
that
also
fit on, and
the
you're half the
phrasing.
night,
It was like Miles
I wanna go,
Garrett,
like,
former
wrestle
#1 pick. Baker was a #1
I know.
pick.
and then they cut to another quarterback.
But
It
Like,
was
maybe
it.
here's
Tom
Brady.
Get that point where you can laugh at. I don't know.
Brady got
No,
a pretty
I feel
good
like
pop
he's still-
in Las Vegas, and then he was talking to Mark Davis.
I saw that. He says he's open to free agency. That's his right. Bregman, and it is. It's his right.
Back to the paper.
That was the fucking back. That was old school. Back
Turn to the computer. Yeah.
Bregman and Altuve both met the media. Horrible interviews. And my question on this, I guess, what can you say? But I guess I'm getting mixed messages now on the wires, them wearing the wires.
Everybody taking a picture of every jersey wrinkle in the world is
Yeah.
driving me fucking
So we
crazy.
don't know. But wouldn't they say if they didn't do it, we didn't do that?
You think?
Yeah.
So
I think they're handling. I mean, I think that they're. I don't think they can say we didn't do it, right? I feel like there's been like an investigation and they've been
Right.
proven to do it. So
The
at this-
wires, wearing the wires.
I don't know about that.
The
Just
investigation
cheating.
proved the extra camera and the
Right,
trash
right.
cans.
So
But
yeah,
the-
I don't know about the wires, but they should just be copying to the other shit and being apologetic. And
But the
being like,
wires, to me, and maybe I'm in the minority, that's what kind of changed this from like boys will be boys
Yeah,
to like
yeah,
this
I
is
agree, I agree.
dirty.
Oh, I feel like it went. I feel like the trash cans and the
That was bad, but wires is
escalated
like
and the wires
way
went way
Yeah.
next level.
So-
but I feel like a lot of people were already beyond boys are boys with the trash cans and the
Wires
secret
though would be
cameras.
lifetime ban for me.
Agree. If you're a baseball player, we're wire getting that is
Buzz,
a
that's a
player-
lifetime ban.
Right. So that's the part that I'm like, wait. And that if you didn't do that, you know that's out there. I'd be like, I did not do that.
Right.
Because that is such a
There's a big distinction between
Think about
the
the
two.
pressure these guys are gonna be under next year.
all Tuve, like guaranteed World Series.
If they suck,
Would it be better? I mean, I don't think you can cop to the wires because of what you guys just said. But I feel like if broadly they were just like, I got caught up trying to cut up with like any competitive advantage possible, and I should have done it. Would be infinitely better than what they're doing right now.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
Right?
And
yeah.
being non-specific.
Yeah.
Right. And just talk,
Yeah.
just in general, we cheated. And
yeah.
Because trying to keep a lid on this and MLB trying to not talk about it, like this is out.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, you cannot contain
It's
this
gonna be
anymore.
what a year for those guys on the road.
Jesus
Yikes.
Christ.
And the owner, I mean, he's clearly they're all in codes.
And it was Lance Berkman who was at FanFest who was like, the Astros are a proud, clean organization. Like, bro, you can't be saying that right now. Come
Berkman
on.
was a motherfucker though.
Berkman
Berkman was a
Oh
motherfucker.
yeah,
in
a
his
great
day.
Big
bat.
Puma.
Great
Yeah.
bat.
Last, a little on the entertainment tip here. We got is Brad Pitt and Aniston back together? Is that what we're
They
hearing?
had to at least have a one night thing, right?
Dude,
they're both single again
That
now. Yes.
picture of him, I didn't realize that Angelina and Brad broke up. That's my bad. That happened a while ago.
Yeah.
I guess.
Brangelina.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yes.
That one picture of Brad
Holding
holding
her
her,
wrist.
her
Yeah.
wrist.
As she,
that's
like, walks
sex.
away.
That is the implication there is sex.
in that moment, they're just like anybody else, where it's like if you run into your ex on a night, you both like the stars
they're
kind of
they're
align
looking
again.
good.
And,
yeah.
and there were already rumors.
They both won awards and
There,
that
there
night.
were
Like,
already rumors though prior, so
Oh,
it
yeah?
wasn't like
They're
that was
chatting
just
again?
like out of the blue.
I mean,
they knew
that
the
would
bright
be
lights, big city are on them.
for the people like the chicks in the office and the celebrity gossip crew. Like that
one of
would
the
be
number one,
That's the Super Bowl. That's like
Number
the,
one, I mean, I'm thinking you had Affleck and J Lo at one point.
Bennifer.
Bennifer,
I think the Britney and Timberlake was a big one that never
Huge.
made it.
huge.
But I think of Jenner. I think J Lo and
Brad-
Puffy were better than
who?
I think P Diddy
Tony
and J-Lo
Romo
were
and,
better than
and
Ben
Jessica
Affleck and J-Lo.
Simpson.
Jeter and Minka was a big one that never made it.
Those aren't the likes of like
Brad and Jen.
Brad
I mean,
and
Brad and Jen
and
were the
Brad
OG.
and,
Like
and then it was like Angelina and
Stole
Brad.
them.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
big. It was big.
that would be the end of like the most timeless celebrity gossip saga.
And the last
the best
thing,
looking
which
people
is
were.
just a total side note, did you guys see the video of the TikTok star who was in here? So we had the TikTok, the
girl getting mobbed?
The
Mobbed,
CEO
Charlie?
of TikTok was in
Oh,
here.
yeah, like
she's
the
not the CEO, but
15-year-old?
that's what everyone
Yeah, yeah.
says because every dance she does, like the CEO. There's videos of her in a mall.
Getting mobbed.
Beatles.
I was so unbelievably wrong about TikTok. I was saying that like the numbers on the app may be huge, but it can't be that big in real life, and it's like the total opposite. Everywhere those people go.
It's
even
all-
even not her. The other ones were getting mobbed too.
I'm like fascinated by the whole thing, to be honest. But do you think that girl, the CEO, is now famous for life?
I think I keep saying I keep saying no to these things all along the way with
think you
TikTok,
have to-
and they keep proving me wrong.
No, I think you still have to have that one like mainstream crossover to be famous for life.
But I don't know. I think TikTok just is the mainstream for
I
that.
don't know,
Like,
like-
she's just gonna age with her people.
She's getting like 1 million followers almost a week.
But she will be in something mainstream, so it's almost like yes, I'm
Or
saying
she'll
she
be-
will be famous for life, but she still needs that one. Like someone's gonna
Like
put
a
her in a
movie?
movie.
Yeah.
By all
But I don't know,
accounts,
I mean-
I don't know how. Like she couldn't move. A normal 15-year-old.
I couldn't believe they even like allow it to happen. Like
To,
she needs
like-
security and shit.
2 months later, you're getting mobbed. It's
Dude,
wild.
her dad has millions of
I
followers.
know it's crazy. The whole thing's crazy.
We missed
Crazy.
out, man. The
Well,
internet's passing
still
us
Team
by.
Six.
Seems
Come
sick.
on,
One
baby.
day that'll be us. That's the
go.
goal. Is to be that 15-year-old.
I mean, even that though, they came in and did that dance, and that like blew up, right? I mean,
yeah,
it's just like
no, it's. I agreed. I was like, oh, there's no way. Like in real life, she probably gets recognized.
wrong, right?
Yeah, I mean that was.
Now, I mean,
stunning.
like you ask an adult, they might not know, but who cares? As long as you're with your demo,
Yeah,
matter that
but
you're not known
adults,
by
like,
60-year-olds.
My dad doesn't know. Who cares?
Right.
How do they monetize it?
They're starting to do ads. Maybe she does merch. I don't
think I haven't seen like the Instagram models with like the tea and all that shit. They don't do that stuff yet, but I'm sure that's coming,
sure they
right?
will. I mean, their demo it's like you're gonna have to get the parents to buy it because it's so young. It's like 14-year-olds, and us and Tommy,
And Tommy and KB.
All of Stool Team 6.
Yeah.
Marty and KB.
Yeah, we were light today. Rhea and KB were out. So it was
Stool Team 4.
Oh,
Stool
no.
Team 4. You know what we should have done on the TikTok? I don't know if they call it on the TikTok. We should have recreated the LSU video, like when they're all doing the gat thing.
We tried to do a Get Gat video today, but it really, you have to be cool to do the Get Gat, and we really it wasn't even so bad it's good. It was just bad.
Yeah.
I think
see that.
isn't
Cutting room
just,
floor.
just the Get Gat? You just do
It's
this?
no dance, so you basically have to like look very cool as you do it, and neither of us possess. None of us possess. those
How many views or whatever did the butthole video get?
Butthole.
If you can believe it, not a lot.
Wow.
Not a lot.
That was
We thought
shocking.
that was the one, but like that's something that's
How
so
did that
stupid
idea
that
come
could be
about?
the
Did
one.
someone else do
That
that
was a
and you guys-
Quig's idea, I think.
What's that?
It was a Quig's idea. I do think it was another one, and I think it was an original somewhere else, and we recreated it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's wild.
All right.
Let's just
Check
say
it out.
butthole.
Stool Team 6.
That's
Stool Team 6. It's actually funny. I do follow.